When you purchase through our links, we may earn an affiliate commission. Willa Fitzgerald is one of the most talented and beautiful actresses working in the film industry right now. Fitzgerald began her career with a small role in the little-known 2007 film For the Love of a Dog, but since then, she has starred in several iconic films and TV shows, including the popular Scream TV series and her own leading role in the gripping thriller film Strange Darling. Most recently, she starred in the Netflix medical drama Pulse. So, if you love Fitzgerald's performances, here are the 7 best movies and TV shows starring Willa Fitzgerald you shouldn't miss. Pulse is a medical drama series created by Zoe Robin. The Netflix series is set in Miami on the premises of McGuire Hospital, and it revolves around the emergency and surgical residents as they deal with an influx of patients during a hurricane while also struggling with some personal issues. Willa Fitzgerald stars in the role of the third-year resident Danny Sims. Pulse also stars Colin Woodall, Justina Machado, Jack Bannon, Jesse T. Usher, Daniel Nieves, Chelsea Muirhead, and Jesse Yates. Scream is a slasher mystery thriller anthology series created by Jill Blodevogel, Dan Dworkin, and Jay Beatty. The first 2 seasons of the MTV series are set in the town of Lakewood, Colorado, and it follows Emma Duval, a teenage girl who is linked to the town's most horrific past killings. When the killer returns and puts Emma's friends and family in his sights, she decides to figure out who the killer is behind the mask. Willa Fitzgerald appears in the first 2 seasons as the lead character Emma Duval. Scream also stars Bex Taylor Klaus, John Carna, Amadeus Serafini, Connor Weil, Carlson Young, Jason Wiles, and Bella Thorne. Dare Me is a mystery thriller teen drama series created by Megan Abbott and Gina Fattori. Based on Abbott's 2012 novel of the same name, the USA Network series is set in a small Midwestern town, and it revolves around a group of competitive high school cheerleaders, whose life takes a dark turn after Colette French, a new coach, takes over the squad. Willa Fitzgerald stars as Coach Colette French. Dare Me also stars Horizon Guardiola, Marlo Kelly, Rob Heaps, Zach Rohrig, Paul Fitzgerald, and Alison Thornton. Little Women is a British historical drama series written by Heidi Thomas. Based on the 2-volume novel by Louise May Alcott, the BBC series revolves around the March sisters as they face the trials and tribulations of life while trying to keep their bond and love for each other strong. Willa Fitzgerald stars in the role of Meg March. Little Women also stars Emily Watson, Maya Hawke, Anne Zelwe, and Catherine Newton. The Fall of the House of Usher is a gothic horror drama miniseries created by Mike Flanagan. Based on the various works of author Edgar Allan Poe, the Netflix series chronicles the meteoric rise and bloody fall of the Usher family, as the Usher children start dying one by one. Willa Fitzgerald plays the role of a younger Madeline Usher. The Fall of the House of Usher also stars Carla Gugino, Bruce Greenwood, Mary McDonnell, Henry Thomas, Kate Siegel, Rahul Kohli, Samantha Sloyan, Tania Miller, and Zach Gilford. Strange Darling is a thriller film written and directed by J.T. Malner. The 2023 film is set in rural Oregon, and it revolves around a woman and a man whose carefree one-night stand soon turns into a deadly game of cat and mouse as the woman is hunted. Willa Fitzgerald plays the leading role of the lady. Strange Darling also stars Kyle Gallner, Barbara Hershey, and Ed Begley Jr. Reacher is an action crime thriller series created by Nick Santora. Based on the Jack Reacher novel series by Lee Child, the first season of the Prime Video series follows Jack Reacher, a former U.S. Army military police officer now living as a vagabond. During his travels, he comes into the rural town of Margrave, Georgia, and soon finds himself the prime suspect in a murder and works with Margrave PD Sergeant Roscoe Conklin and Margrave PD Chief Detective Oscar Finley to prove his innocence and bring justice to the wrongdoers. Willa Fitzgerald plays the role of the no-nonsense Margrave PD Sergeant Roscoe Conklin, who's also a love interest for the titular character. Reacher also stars Alan Ritchson, Malcolm Goodwin, Chris Webster, Bruce McGill, Maria Sten, and Serena Swan.